I never thought I would feel at home in a church. I mean, logically I knew I would, or at least I knew I was supposed to, but I don't think I ever thought that I actually would. One of my favorite authors says that he felt like there was room at the table for him in church, but never like he was part of the family. I think I always felt like that. At least I felt like that until I found Chi Alpha. After my first open table, the first sermon I heard, I knew that these people were my people. I knew that their vision was my vision. For the first time in my life, I had found Christians who used their brain to think about things, who cared about world issues, and to me it was like they were mythological creatures. I was like, where have you guys been all my life? And it was so refreshing to find a community where following Christ meant more than singing songs, going to church, and trying not to cuss. But then, 3 weeks into the semester, they sent out a sign-up sheet for something called Fall Retreat. And my stomach curled, all my introvertedness rose up in me. I realized that liking a pastor's sermons did not equate to actually knowing people. And I didn't know these people. Nothing could be worse for me at that moment than spending a weekend with a ton of people I didn't know. But I knew I was supposed to get plugged into the community. So I turned off my brain, I signed the sign-up sheet, and before I even knew what had happened, I was going to Fall Retreat. Looking back, I learned something about Fall Retreat. Something important. Fall Retreat is when the Chi Alpha for each year becomes a family for the first time. Fall Retreat is the first time I felt at home in a church. Now I call Chi Alpha home. And because of that, I called Georgetown home. I'll be honest with you. I was depressed last year. I had a really rough time, and I realized in hindsight that I wasn't happy. When I realized that over the summer, I was deathly terrified of coming back. From the time I left California to the entire plane ride to the taxi ride here, I was nervous, and I just felt a sinking feeling in my stomach. And as soon as I got back that night, I saw one of my Chi Alpha brothers, and I knew I was home. It's really that powerful, guys. I'm not trying to create a commercial for Fall Retreat. I promise you, John and the staff team did not put me up to this. But you really should go. Many of you are my brothers and sisters that I don't even know yet, that we don't know the friendships we're going to have, and I'd hate for those friendships to start late for no good reason. So if you're looking to get plugged in, if you want to become a part of our family, please go to Fall Retreat. Now's your chance.